This is Brad Levin, Comics Beer and Sci-Fi. We're here in Detroit. We are finding a few sightings here and there about the new Batman vs. Superman movie being shot in town. Ben Affleck has been seen buying houses along the countryside. His wife has been pushing strollers with at least his kids and maybe some other kids just for the good look of it.
Yeah.
We'd like to discuss the movie and what we think. I personally don't have an opinion because DC is in it. But that's just my opinion. I don't have, well, maybe I like that Green Lantern guy because there's like 100 of them. But guys...
He's not going to make it to 2.
Q, tell us what you think about this upcoming shot in your hometown of Detroit, big effing DC movie.
I went to the casting call.
Ooh, tell us about that.
I got there early. Early bird catches the worm.
There you go.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, go ahead. No, this is a valid question.
Anyway, like I was saying.
Yeah, please.
Before I was really interrupted
Indeed,
by
rudely.
someone who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I went to the casting call. It was great. It was nice standing outside. You know, we got to talk to everybody. I actually got accepted. You know, got a couple of emails, but here and there. But anyway, I think it's gonna wipe the floor with Captain America. As you know, it's coming out the same day.
I was not a big
Captain
fan of that
America.
movie, so I agree with you.
Yeah, it's gonna wipe the floor. I think it's gonna be the highest grossing movie. I think it's gonna beat Avengers. I think it's gonna beat all that.
You don't think that the producers are going to be smart enough to move the date like they have before?
Why?
Because these people are multi-billionaires and they know how to make companies work.
Why would you move the date?
Because the Stones and the Beatles used to schedule their single releases so they wouldn't compete with each other, so that way they can both make more money. Okay. So that's why.
What Michael Jackson and Prince released album the same day?
We're not talking about the Stones.
We're talking about
and the
business.
Beatles.
We're talking about business.
We're talking about.
We're talking about business as a show business.
We're
it's a
talking
movie
about
business.
Batman and Superman, who my mom knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your grandma.
And my grandma
her grandma.
knows. Okay. And they're not even comic book fans, and they've been waiting on this movie. Okay. And we're talking about Captain America. Okay. This might sound unpatriotic.
Well, no. It's apples. What's one have to do with the other? Why is it important to you that Batman Superman makes more money than Captain America?
It's not important. It's just the fact that they're coming out the same day.
Hey guys, what's the movie about?
The movie. Let's talk about
use logic.
The movie.
You use emotion.
I don't want to know about the business.
What's the plot?
I don't want to know about
the emotion.
Why are the boys fighting? They are good buddies. They are on the Justice League together. They're always helping each other out. They go on double dates. Why are they?
You messed it up right there. They're not good buddies. Batman,
in all the cartoons they are.
No, they have a mutual respect for each other.
What do we know about the movie? Hello, the movie?
Sorry. I'm sorry. This guy.
What do we know about the movie, guys?
Honestly, they're keeping it under wraps. All I know is that Batman doesn't particularly care for Superman because of he destroyed half a city with General Zod, and Batman is he doesn't particularly care for stuff like that. So I think it's Batman's going to be like, who is this guy, and what are you doing?
Well, that and he has a secret stash of kryptonite that he plans on giving as a super suppository every once in a while to knock him on his business.
And as much as I'm a fan of Batman and all that, I don't understand how that's going to work. Because they didn't even introduce kryptonite in the movie, in Man of Steel.
They were saving it, though.
They were saving it. So, don't get me wrong. Huge fan of Batman. I think he can solve any problems. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say he can beat a god or anything. But in certain cases, he is the most prepared person to beat anybody.
He's the resourceful guy.
Yeah, he's the most resourceful guy. Yeah. But at the same time, he still works off of information. If I don't know about this, how am I going to get it?
Maybe he already knows what Lex Luthor.
Oh my
edit that.
God. Please get off.
Please edit that. Sorry, my bad. I was watching wrestling the other day.
Lex 9mm.
Don't admit that either. That doesn't help your cause.
All right.
The total package, man, with the mirrors and the sparklies. Okay.
More beer.
Batman has to jump on it. So he always has to jump on somebody. So you don't think that he already knows that LexCorp has confiscated kryptonite?
Well, I believe that he would, but let's put it like this. I'm more interested to see the direction that Zack Snyder takes and bringing it into the movie.
Are they going to? Is this going to be somewhat based on? Does anyone know if this is going to be based in any way on the Dark Knight, the Frank Miller series, where Batman's kind of an older,
retired? It's because Ben Affleck is in his 40s. Good looking 40s, but he's in his 40s, so it's going to be that grumpy Batman. I mean, the costume looks very similar with the short ears, the gray, the bulkiness.
Bulky gray. Oh, that's very cool.
The trailer at Comic-Con. Have any of you seen the San Diego?
No.
Oh my God! It's basically Batman's on the roof. It's raining. Batman's on the roof, and he pulls the tarp off the bat signal. Hasn't been used in years. Okay, he hits the switch. It clicks on. Bat signal's in the air. Superman comes up, eyes red with the lasers, like he's just ready to fire. And Batman has the exact same outfit from The Dark Knight Returns.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
And then it ends.
That's awesome.
That's it?
That's it.
That's a great trailer.
That's awesome.
That is, to me, when I seen it, I instantly was like, that is the greatest teaser trailer I've ever seen.
It is, and you know
except for
why
Godzilla.
That teaser trailer was so good? You know why that teaser trailer? Because it had Batman and Superman in it.
Hope it's a better
That's why
movie.
the teaser trailer was good. If it was just Batman, it'd just be Christopher
You're right. It
Nolan.
would have been even better.
But anyway, okay, if it would have been any better, then why are they trying to make this movie and putting so much emphasis on its success?
No. Here we go.
Because Batman, we've already had 3 Batman movies.
Has anybody seen Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman outfit yet?
It wasn't bad. I don't think she's enhanced as much as she should be.
I want to know where Batgirl is. I want to know where Batgirl is.
You know what?
Forget about Robin. Forget about Wonder Woman, because she's got invisible plane, and I got stuff to tell you about that. I want to know where this Gordon chick is.
I don't even care about that girl.
Me neither.
Why? She rides a motorcycle. She's
Alicia
hot.
Alicia
She's hot.
Silverstone.
Don't you remember that scene?
Batgirl.
She had it coming and
Female
going.
Thor. All
It was perfect.
political.
She
Oh, we
swung
gotta make
from
it for a
ropes.
girl, so that way we
She
can
kicked
write
him
something
in
to
the
appeal to the
face.
girls.
Wait a minute. Why is it got to be political?
Because all they're doing is trying to say, we need to tailor to all markets because not everybody.
Let's flirt with
are
controversy.
this.
What
So
about
let's-
the Black Captain America?
You know what?
I like it because I think it represents that African Americans can represent America just as well as a Caucasian.
Of course.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
goes without
yeah.
saying, so why bother? Isn't it almost
No,
overkill?
because
Like, hey, we like black people too, you know?
This is everybody's problem. Everybody that I know that's not a geek or a nerd or a comic book fan or whatever.
Yeah.
You know why they don't go see these movies? To them, it's not enough black heroes.
Then you know what? Then they need to move past the skin color.
I mean, you're right. They do. I agree. But this is Marvel's way of saying, hey, okay, fine. Let's take a step forward.
it's a marketing strategy.
It's a marketing show.
Coming down to money.
Right. Why are they now adding Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Cyborg?
Because they're basically saying
Samurai.
Oh.
This is their
Apache
Hail
Chief.
Mary.
Oh God.
Yeah, where's the Apache Chief?
No.
Where's the Native American
Wait a
representation?
minute.
This is their Hail Mary.
How about Apache Chief?
That's racist.
This is their Hail
remember the
Mary.
first time I
It is
saw that,
all
I
or
was
nothing.
offended.
Everything is riding on this movie.
What's that?
Everything is riding on this movie. This is their Hail Mary because Marvel has been destroying DC.
Well,
Has DC even had a decent movie lately?
Wait a minute. Oh.
No.
Oh my
Ever?
God. Wait a minute. Stop.
I'm not talking about Batman, buddy.
Superman
I'm
won.
not talking about Batman.
I'm
talking about
this whole
DC.
theory that
Personal
Marvel
space.
is winning right now.
Oh, okay.
Look, everybody likes to say, yeah, Marvel's been winning since 2000. Right.
Because
Marvel's,
they have.
Okay, Marvel's owned a decade. They've owned 10 years.
More than that. If you
They-
go back to
okay.
X-Men 1 and Spider-Man 1, that's
Well,
99, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they've owned
2000.
15
Yeah.
years.
You're a graduate of high
They've
school.
owned 15 years. DC has owned 40 to 50 years. We're talking about since Superman came out, since movies started becoming talking.
Captain
Are you
Came out in
talking? You're
1940.
talking
Hey,
about
hey,
like
hey,
you're
how
talking about
good was
TV.
it?
You're talking about
Okay.
TV.
We're talking about
period.
film. No, we're
Okay.
not. We're talking about
Period.
film. No,
No,
we're
we're
not.
talking about period.
No, we're
Captain
not.
America is as old as
Period.
No,
I-
we're not.
We're talking about
He's-
period.
he's talking-
DC
he's-
had
he's-
Superman, they had
yeah.
Batman, they had Shazam, they had Wonder Woman, they had the Batman TV show. They had all of this stuff
Yeah.
that Marvel could not touch.
Yeah.
Because why? Marvel's too busy selling off their company because they went bankrupt because they couldn't compete with DC.
No, it was actually.
no.
See, that's where you're wrong.
That's
because
not really.
They did. They
went bankrupt.
You know why
right?
they went bankrupt?
Right.
Because they were printing out all these hologramic issues, all these hardcovers. They didn't. Some big artists did not like the way Marvel was being run. So we had Todd McFarlane, Mark Silvestri, and Rob Liefeld, and all these other artists that you don't know about. Leave the company, start Image.
Right.
That hurt Marvel. They were printing way too much.
Yep,
These different. That's why they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Okay. They lost some of their core team.
And they went into the toy biz. They bought Toy Biz and made really bad plastic action figures.
Yep.
Yeah. It was like everyone in the '90s. It was a bubble.
DC go bankrupt? Okay.
So are we looking forward to? Oh, thank
No,
you so
not
much.
Godzilla 2.
Are we looking forward to?
Yes, we are. My
Batman
Batman
versus. Are we looking forward to Batman versus Superman?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
I
an
am.
understatement.
Because those are two wonderfully written characters.
And Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
This is Comics, Beer, and Sci-Fi, and we'll be right back.
I quit.